welcome back to the opening of Parliament, the 7th administration. My name is Faraz Patel, and of course, when it comes to this, there's so many role players that are involved in terms of making sure that when a parade, the security detail, the convoy, the transportation of the deputy president and the president is done in an effective manner. So let me welcome two individuals who are going to be responsible for that. On my immediate left, I've got Lieutenant Colonel Kalfane Dante. She's from the South African National Defence Force. And to her left, I'd like to welcome Lieutenant Colonel Nchikalelo Machongo, who is from the South African Air Force. Guys, thank you so much. Good afternoon. And welcome to Hilaal TV outside of City Hall.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Let me start off with you, Lieutenant Colonel Dante. Of course, you know, the South African National Defence Force plays quite the usual. We saw that, obviously, during the inauguration of the president. Talk to us about, you know, an importance like this and the role that, you know, the SANDF plays.
Well, we play, as we've always done in the past, a ceremonial support. That is our engagement here today. So we have elements for the ceremonial support, which will be our street lining, which consists of all arms of service within the South African National Defence Force. We have 2 companies of the South African Army with a marching band accompanying them. We have 1 company of the South African Air Force with a marching band, 1 company of the South African Navy with a marching band, and 1 company of the South African Military Health Services with a marching band. So I am from the South African Military Health Services. And the role, besides doing the street lining, they are also responsible to ensure medical support and are deployed at this event as a medical task team with 2 doctors, operational emergency care practitioners, ambulances, and 2 clinics.
Yeah. Let me bring in Lieutenant Colonel Machongo into the conversation. Are we expecting fireworks, not in a literal sense, but in a figurative sense, Lieutenant Colonel, in terms of the Air Force and what they're going to be bringing to the special day?
As my colleague has just said, we are also contributing to the street lining as the Air Force. We are providing a squadron to that effect. Unfortunately for us, we were supposed to be doing a salute flight, which would coincide with the 21-gun salute, which is performed by the Army, at a stage where the National Ceremonial Guard would be giving the salute to the President. But due to inclement weather conditions, that's not going to happen. Our jet fighters are not going to take up to the air due to the weather. But we are contributing a lot to the ceremony as the South African Air Force, as she has already mentioned that there is a lot of collaboration between various elements, including the military police division, which is responsible for escorting both the deputy president and the president inside the venue. So the ceremonial guard will be the ultimate performer of the salute to the president, including the 21-gun salute performed by the South African Army.
This is, of course, another special day because it's Nelson Mandela Day, and I think when it came to, you know, the military and it came to the Air Force, you know, he held it in quite a high esteem. I mean, how important is a day like this in terms of, you know, the celebration and the honoring of the late great Nelson Mandela? Lieutenant Colonel Dante.
It is a very special moment for us because it marks the start of a new 5-year parliamentary seating. And 30 years of democracy, and yes, in alignment with and coinciding with International Nelson Mandela Day. So for us, I think it's really an honor to have it, that it coincided with today.
Similar question to you, Lieutenant Colonel Machongo.
Well, as we all know that the Nelson Mandela Day is an internationally recognized day, showing the significance of what the former Commander-in-Chief of the South African National Defence Force did for the country, and his contribution to freedom. It is significant for us to celebrate this day with those considerations in mind, that the contribution that former president made to the country is celebrated.
One final question for both of you. Today is a beautiful day to be South African. Your roles respectively, when you look at it from a holistic point of view, how do you see our 30 years in democracy and the progress that it has made in strengthening, the military and the Air Force? Let me start off with you, Lieutenant Colonel Dante.
Well, sorry, I think that for us, we are here in support, and we are, like I said, we are in support, and to show the people of South Africa that we are in support of the seventh administration, and that we are here also in support of our constitution.
For you,
as the South African National Defence Force, our duty is to ensure that we protect the sovereignty of the Republic of South Africa, and to ensure that the people of South Africa are and feel safe. We have not deviated from those ideals since the beginning of the integration process in 1994 up to now. So the South African National Defence Force is supporting all efforts that are brought forward by government. And we are in support of the new administration, as we have been doing with the previous ones. As far as the National Defence Force is concerned, nothing has changed.
Lieutenant Colonels, thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day. Much appreciated, and all the best as you resume your responsibilities.
Thank you very much.
That's all we have for you for now, but do stay tuned to Hilaal TV. We are coming to you live from City Hall here in Parliament as we look ahead to the speech that will be delivered by President Cyril Ramaphosa to open the 7th administration.